Okay, what we have in place is a powerful team to organize events for triathlon. So we have the technical team that has gone through this seminar. We have event organizers who've also gone through this particular training. So as Triathlon Zambia, it's a great privilege to have this opportunity to train a total of 19 technical people as well as event organizers to make sure that the sport goes forward in Zambia. So basically that's what I would call as a take. It's a win for Triathlon Zambia, and the whole event has been sponsored by World Triathlon, and we are very grateful for that honor as Triathlon Zambia. I'm so excited because triathlon is a startup sport. Yes, we've been in existence for some time, but so many people ask questions about it because they haven't seen so many of events being organized. Therefore, I'm excited because I'm seeing the future of triathlon, this as a startup for it. As a team, we have built this team, we have built the networks that we need. So we are seeing more of events coming up in the future. We'll hold the duathlon events, we'll hold the triathlon events, not only in Lusaka. I must mention that we will go out in the provinces because for us to have a complete triathlon, we need the waters. And where do we have the water bodies? It's in the outskirts, not here in Lusaka. So for the future, as Triathlon Zambia, we are seeing ourselves growing, and we utilize this special team that we have, the technocrats and the event organizers, to grow the sport. So it's really about growing the sport. I must mention that for every startup sport, sustainability is always of a challenge. But we want to use a triathlon as a developmental sport. So we will look for partners to come on board to support us. If I say we are going to have an event in Mansa, for instance, where there are huge water bodies, Mansa is known for mosquitoes and malaria, so we'll use that opportunity to bring partners on board who are fighting malaria, to just make sure that they bring funding for the particular sport.
The workshop has been a very enlightening workshop, in the sense that there's been an introduction of the very triathlon, which involves the swim, running, and also cycling. It was a workshop that really gave us an insight on what's happening in the sports of triathlon, which involves at least 3 activities. So for me, I would say it has been a very, very good experience, and I've learned quite a lot. And definitely, if one was to be hosted, I'll definitely put in my level best in also contributing, being part of the technical in holding the very event.
The workshop has been good. It's been very educative, very interactive, and it's just brought out a lot of positivity. Yeah. Well, I will firstly tell more people about the triathlon and how it runs. So that's the first thing that I would like to do. I'm going to publicize it more and invite more people to come in. And then a different way I would want to use what I have learned is to enable young people to have a sporting activity that they can use as a way of getting them away from bad vices, like, you know, substance abuse or sexual abuse, or, you know, all those other illicit behaviors that young people actually go to. So instead of them going through those negative vices, they would rather spend time practicing their athletics, practicing their running, their cycling, and their swimming, since triathlon is a combination of 3 sporting disciplines. So it's really going to keep the young people busy, because the same people have to, you know, practice swimming, they have to practice running, they have to practice cycling. So it's really going to be a very good mechanism to distract them from bad vices. Well, I have been trained as an organizer, as a technical organizer, through the seminar that we had. So I'm going to be of assistance by making myself available whenever my services are needed to organize these events. So practically, I will use my knowledge to help in the organizing and publicizing, like I mentioned earlier.
This ended seminar, it has been very good, very inspiring, and I've learned a lot. We are on the triathlon, of which I didn't know that there was such a game from the start of the games. When I went through the course, then I found that it was something that was very easy to do and very nice and interesting and is funny, where you've got 3 games in one game, where you've got swimming, you can have running, you can have biking. All right, and how I'm going to help triathlon, in fact it will be in many ways. One, since I'm disabled, I'm going to look for the para athletes, and also I'm lucky that I've been trained with the able-bodied. I also look for the athletes who are able-bodied, because now I've got the knowledge of coaching even able-bodied and the disabled together.
Just grateful to Ricky, the representative of World Triathlon, who came all the way from Zimbabwe to come and give his expertise in training the participants. And we are very grateful to the people that traveled from Mongo, people that traveled from Solwezi, just to come and attend this, even the Lusaka base. It's been an awesome 3 days. Let's move together as a team to build triathlon. Thank you.